What's going on, people? King Richez. I want to talk about dating advice and that it's pretty much a bad idea to get dating advice from women. You see, in the beginning, the first person will be your mum, and your mum has a very fairy tale idea of you and your experience in the world. For instance, your mum will tell you just go out there in the world and be yourself, and a good girl will come and gravitate to you, and everything is just gonna roll smooth. It doesn't matter how you look, how you dress, just present yourself decent and everything will be all right. And we soon find out that the world is a lot meaner and scarier than what our mum portrayed it to be, and it's a lot more difficult to attract a nice girl, because what you realize in the world is that these nice girls actually like bad boys and like them quite a lot, and just being yourself won't be enough to attract exactly who you're after. Whether you like it or not, especially as a guy, you are going to have to develop yourself. The things that you're into, your behavior, your social skills will need to be developed so that you are a more attractive version of yourself. I'm not saying that you have to turn yourself into somebody you're not, but a lot of times you're going to have to fine tune and polish up on a lot of aspects of your life in order to be an attractive option. And our mums tell us to just go out there and be ourselves like this is some Disney movie. Next up, if you are taking dating advice from just other women in the world, they really don't know what they're talking about. The dating life of a woman and the dating life of a man is very, very different. It's like chalk and cheese. Women don't typically do any kind of chasing, and for the most part, it doesn't even matter how attractive a woman is or how not attractive she is. There's always going to be some man somewhere who's going to be willing to approach her and give her some validation. Whereas as a man, you are going to have to put yourself out there. You are going to have to approach strangers with the risk of rejection. And many men have realized that the world is very merciless and unforgiving, and rejection is a part of a man's life that you have to accept. The majority of women are not attracted to the majority of men, so the odds are stacked up against us. And even men that are very successful with women, they manage to sleep with many women, etc., etc., they will tell you they have been rejected a lot of the time, probably most of the time. And that even goes for the high value men as well. So when you're getting dating advice from women, you need to understand they're talking from their own idealistic idea of what dating is. A lot of times when you talk to women, they'll say stuff like, if I was a guy, I would sleep with loads of women, baddies, and I'd be able to just do these superhero movements, because they have no idea how difficult it is. So this is why it's very redundant to take dating advice from women, especially as a man. It's always in a man's best interest to learn from other men. I will add this caveat too. It's never a good idea to get dating advice from highly attractive men. I want to make this very clear. Men who are 6'8", really good looking in the face, very well built, or maybe a different ethnic group to you, because their dating experience, their outlook on the world is going to be kind of skewed because they are a pre-selected man. They have won the genetic lottery, so their difficulty level is going to be a lot easier than the average man. You're pretty much better off getting dating advice from a man who is more on the average side, because they are more relatable to the vast majority of men, and they will understand all the pitfalls and obstacles and difficulties that the average man faces in the dating market. Those guys will tend to have the most game. The most attractive men, genetics is their game, height is their game, their face is their game. Usually they will tell you to be yourself. just like what mummy used to tell you. A lot of times when you get dating advice from women, it's just regurgitated advice that they've heard from other men anyway. So it's always better to just go to the source. These women do not know what they're talking about, and a lot of times these female dating coaches for men are grifters. They are trying to make money off of the lonely men out there who are desperate for female companionship and intimacy. And a lot of men are simps at heart, so they feel better getting advice from women, listening to women who pretend to understand where men are coming from when they really don't. It's a grift. And especially if the woman is somewhat attractive and they're giving you this dating advice and they're acting like they understand all your problems, a lot of men are simps and are willing to gravitate to that, because not only is they're getting sympathy from a woman, they're getting sympathy from a woman who they find attractive, they would probably want to date themselves. Another note is that women give other women poor dating advice as well. They will tell them never to settle and know your worth and all of these kind of ideologies which actually keep women single. The average woman out there believes that she's a 10 and she believes that she is on a higher rank to the average man, when in reality they are evenly yoked. So all this don't ever settle talk, it actually makes women bypass, reject and ignore the men who are actually a perfect match. Hence why you see a lot of times short women will reject men who are under 6 foot, even though the man is at least 5 inches taller than herself. Women will encourage each other to waste their prime years waiting on Prince Charming to turn up at their door, which is very, very unrealistic. Women seldom tell each other the truth that their dating requirements are outrageous. I would say for women, it's good to go and get dating advice from older men that are not trying to sleep with them, because they have a good understanding of men, and at the same time, these older men will not bypass the truth just for feelings and emotions. But anyway, let me know what you think about it. If you are a guy who is into listening to dating advice from women, or if you agree with the sentiments that I've brought up in this video. Anyway, I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I need all the help I can get by you guys all hitting the like button, leaving comments, having conversations in the comment section, and in general, just always staying glued to this channel. I appreciate all of you, and also make sure you go and check out my clothing line, letsgonow.shop, where you can buy sweaters like the one I'm wearing right now, and shipping is worldwide. Thanks a lot, and I'll be back again with another video. Take care.